welcome back to the Naked Truth podcast. Well, Naked Truth Therapy. Where on this set we are unfiltered,
brutally honest,
and real. So, welcome back. I know you guys see the title, and I know you guys see a fresh face on our set. Well, another fresh face, but this one is actually in person. So we're gonna go ahead and introduce ourselves, and then I'll introduce our guest to you today.
Okay.
So I'm Amanda, as you guys know,
And I'm Yoli.
and our guest today is Bernadette. She is a woman of remarkable versatility and dedication. With over 24 years of marriage and two sons, she has not only nurtured her family, but also pursued a wide array of professional skills and personal growth. Currently residing in Canada as an international student, Bernadette is expanding her expertise by studying culinary management, driven by a deep passion for the culinary arts. Her journey is one of continuous learning and achievement. Bernadette is a certified cosmetologist with additional certifications in floral arrangement, dressmaking, cake baking and decorating, housekeeping, and business administration. She also holds a diploma in commercial food preparation, making her a highly skilled professional across various fields. Now she is owning her craft in culinary management, further solidifying her place as a creative force in the world of food and hospitality. A committed Christian for the past 18 years, Bernadette's faith has been a guiding light in her life, influencing both her personal and professional journeys. Her diverse accomplishments, combined with her unwavering faith, reflect a life committed to excellence, service, and a continual pursuit of new horizons. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Bernadette. We need this.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Thank you.
We are happy to have you here with us.
And I'm happy to be with you.
How do you feel?
Nervous.
No need to.
It's so funny that she's saying she's nervous. Like, I remember she was saying she was nervous. And then one day, like one Sunday, I think I was at work.
Yeah.
And she messaged and she's like, I'm ready. She's like, I'm ready to be a guest.
Of course. And we're so happy. And guess what? For those who out there who's procrastinating,
Yes.
no more. If you have a testimony, yes, come on down.
Come on over.
Yeah.
So before we go into our podcast, like, how was your day? Like,
my day was busy. Guys, rarely I don't have a busy day. Today was a busy day because I had to go to work and then I do my own little thing after work, and then
And in the last episode, you said your mom was leaving, so now that she's not here,
so you know my hands full.
Your hands full,
mommy.
Yeah, hands
my
full.
hands overflow.
Okay,
Yes. So.
And how was your day, Bernadette?
It was good.
It was good.
It was good.
Tell her, she looks so beautiful.
Yeah.
Like, I like the pin up.
Yeah.
It's really cute.
Your one here
Yes.
looks so good.
Right.
She's a cosmetologist.
Yeah.
What is wrong with you?
So how was your day?
Mine was pretty busy which is kind of weird because
why is it weird?
Because there wasn't too much.
Yeah, because some of it, like what do you?
Because it's never normally since I started this new role. It's not as busy.
Okay.
Some of mine say like I was creating more tasks today, so it was very busy. It was a busy day.
Okay.
Busy. But yeah, filled with lots of food. Oh, I'm gonna get Wolipa food today. Wolipa food.
What was going on at work?
I don't know. I was just there and this lady come and she say, she promised us food. So she bring like rice with lentil and chicken wrap and all kind of something.
Are you a foodie?
And then by the time I in at a plate there, somebody come and say, come for food.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna go with some fried rice with shrimp and leg and thigh jerk chicken.
Girl.
And then by the time I did it again, somebody said, you want some of these chips? They give me chips.
You see what she's there? Hey, you see what she's there? Oh my God. She's like the thing with the school just for the
Just for the
food.
food.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. All right, guys. So our podcast today. Do you want to tell us what our podcast will be about today?
Guys, you see her now? She just give me this thing here in front of me. And
True.
come and ask me now.
All right, fine. So the
Okay.
podcast today will be about Bernadette's testimony in
Yes.
regards to a surgery that she did.
Yeah.
So we're gonna dive into that. A lot of you guys may have done surgeries in the past, may have upcoming surgeries, and you're probably worried. You're probably wondering what's the preparation to take, things like that. So we're gonna dive into it. I know she's nervous, but we do have
She's good. She got
a series
us.
of right.
Yeah.
We do have a series of questions that will guide you into your storytelling.
Yeah.
So let's start with the opening. Can you briefly share with our audience? Just tell us what kind of surgery you had last year and why it was necessary that you had to do it.
Okay. It was obstructive bowel. Yeah. It was an emergency surgery.
So
Did you
when you
find
said
out?
Okay. Woke up the Sunday morning. So because I'm living close to church, I said, okay, I'm going to check if somebody came to clean church, so I can freshen up. So I realized that it wasn't clean, so I said, okay, then I'm going to freshen up, feel good. Everything was okay. And when I finished, I was running late, and I was saying, because I'm the Sunday school secretary, so I was running late, so I was saying, okay, I'm hurrying to go home to get ready. And I started feeling this pain. And I was saying, we Jamaican, as we feel pain, I guess.
Yes.
Were you feeling pain in your stomach?
Yeah. And so,
Drink a tea.
yeah.
Oh my God.
I went home and I made some ginger tea.
Same thing. See that?
And I had that, and it's like the pain was getting worse. And I was saying, no, but I eat on time and all of that, And I have a cousin, she go to a different church, but somehow God sent her. And I heard her calling me and say, you're not going to church. And I said, no, I'm in pain. She said,
So what was the pain
church
like for like those other? Is it like period cramps or like?
It was, or would I explain it? Yeah, it was like period cramp, but it was really, really bad. Because I have to like go in the bed and curl up. So when my cousin come and she say, and I'm saying that I'm going to visit your church today and you're at home, and I say, I can't make it. And she go church and she come back, and to how it gets severe. She said no, because like she come and she would cook dinner and she tried to give me something to eat and I couldn't eat. And then I started vomiting. And I was there vomiting until I realized that the vomits start to get green. And they say,
right? That's what they call it.
The bile,
Yeah.
So I was saying, wonder if this is my appendix, and then because I drink the hot tea and I went to the hospital to a private doctor, and get some urine tests and that, and gave me a paper to
You were
do.
still having the pain at this point.
Is this the same day too?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
And because it was unbearable.
Oh, so it just came on like abruptly.
Suddenly.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I said, okay, I'm going to do the ultrasound that he sent me to do the next day, because this was Sunday. I said, okay, I'm going to go in Kingston to do the ultrasound
for the Monday.
For the Monday. So there was this.
Sorry, he never give you like any pain medication or anything?
He gave me an injection for pain. Yeah, but that was it, and prescription. And there was this
And that
lady
helped.
just for a hour, like that. Yeah, not just like calm the pain.
Temporary. Okay,
Yeah. So this nurse lady, she said to me, don't just take what the doctor said. I don't know why. I guess it's God. She said, don't take it light and just tell yourself that, oh, it's this, that. You need to go to the hospital and, let them check it out further.
And this is after you left Sunday from
No,
the doctor.
it was at the doctor office. She said that to me.
Oh.
Yeah.
Monday.
No, the
Sunday.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
But, I went home because the pain starts, kind of. So I went home and pain starts again.
Okay.
Yeah.
So before all of this happened, were you like constipated? Any?
Why? No, wait. Why you always for the word constipated?
No, because we kind of want to know, you want to know some. I know.
Yeah.
You don't want the name right here. You don't want the name right here. So, because we said, okay,
yes,
some signs before.
But I didn't realize that, say, oh, you don't go every day. Some people every day.
Yeah.
But, I wasn't thinking about anything like that.
So, is it the first or this is like an ongoing? You know
no,
what I mean?
It just happened. It just, yeah.
So wait.
So it's not something like we're normally constipated.
No, I just start feeling the pain.
No, but she said something. She wasn't going every day. So, but how often were you going to the bathroom?
Honestly, I don't even know. It's like I wasn't taking, now this happened. It's caused me to,
more aware of your body.
Yes. So if midday and I don't go, I start to worry. Yes. So because you're not thinking anything, so I wasn't paying attention. I wasn't paying it any mind.
Okay. So so you said the nurse said to you, don't take what the doctor
said.
said.
Don't take it just light.
Because what he said is just that you need to do an ultrasound. Did he had any like he was thinking it's something else? Did he tell you?
No, he just no.
He just said he doesn't know and you just need to do an
ultrasound. Yeah.
Okay. So when you went the Monday to the hospital, you said to do the ultrasound?
No, I didn't go to the hospital on Monday. Well, I didn't go to the hospital to do the ultrasound.
Where did you go?
I was to go to Kingston to do the ultrasound, but the pain was unbearable. Wow. And my mother-in-law called. She's a woman of God. God bless her. And she called and she said to me, don't go. I was going to go to my family doctor the Monday before I got to Kingston.
Right.
And she said to me, don't go to a private doctor, go to the hospital. And I tell her,
where are you from?
St. Thomas.
St. Thomas.
Yes.
Like Bull Bay part or?
No, St. Thomas.
Oh, real country.
Yes.
Upper St. Ange.
Oh my God. So you couldn't journey so far. So they said go to a private doctor.
I was going to, because my doctor don't work on a Sunday. So the Monday, I said, okay, I'm going to my doctor to get his opinion. So she said to me, she said, I was here praying for you. And she said, don't go to the private doctor, go to the hospital. And she know I don't like Princess Margaret Hospital.
Which hospital them say? KPH or that's a different
St.
hospital?
Thomas.
St. Thomas.
St. Thomas.
What's wrong with you?
Great.
Yeah, so my mommy, because my mommy came from the Sunday because my cousin had to leave. So she came and stayed with me.
Oh, so it was that bad that you had to have somebody with you?
Yes. Wow. And my son was in Canada. And that's my big son. And my husband was overseas and work related,
Because I was about to ask that about your sons and your husband. Yeah.
So I was there with my little son. So she came and stayed with me. And she took me to the hospital. So when I got to the hospital, I was in so much pain. When me catch me lay down in the bench, me just lay down. And luckily, because I'm afraid out there. Luckily,
when was this? How far?
This is how far from where I live?
No, when was this happening?
Monday. Monday.
The whole when did you find out this? How far? How long ago? A year ago?
No, I just I was fine.
Mm-hmm.
I just wake up Sunday morning.
Yeah.
No, man. This whole story that we're telling now, how far ago did it happen? Like, was this a year ago?
27th of June last year.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Recent, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Sorry to cut you. Go ahead.
It's okay. So when I went to the hospital, and I tell the nurse what's going on and all of that, and went in to see the doctor. And the doctor started to ask me some question. I realized that my belly was swollen. Yeah. And he started to ask me some question, and that's the time I realized that haven't
used the bathroom.
Yes. Yeah. And
in like 3 days.
I'm not sure.
Oh.
I'm not sure.
Yeah.
So he was asking if I passed wind, if I passed feces, whatever. And I said, come to think of it, I don't think I have for the past 2 days or something like
Not
that.
even wind? Oh,
No.
wow.
And he said, okay, I'm going to send him to do a X-ray. Yeah, so I was so weak because they had to put on drip and and I was there in the wheelchair. They said that the X-ray machine not working, and I was there in the wheelchair, in a lot of pain. Yeah. So the doctor passed, and he saw me, and he was, "Why are you still here?" And they said that the X-ray not, and he make a call, and the X-ray start work same time.
You see all them still?
Yeah.
You see all them still?
All of a sudden.
Yeah. So I did the X-ray, and when I came back, he said, "Oh, it's what I was thinking, and you have to do a surgery." Like, no. We're going to prepare you for the surgery.
Same
like,
day.
No.
Same day.
I didn't even get the chance to go out and say anything to my mother or anything.
So before you go into that, like at that present moment when you said, this is exactly what I thought it is, you have to do a surgery now.
Yeah.
How did you feel? What went through your mind?
Honestly, after everything I was saying, wow, it must be God. Because I didn't have no fear.
Wow.
I didn't have no fear at all. And I remember when they were pushing me out. This time because my mother called my brother and he came with his girlfriend and they were there. I didn't even know until they were pushing me out. And I just said, "Mommy, they are taking me to do surgery." And I just said to her, "Call Garcia." That's one of my church sister. That's all I could say. Just call Garcia.
To pray.
Yeah, I didn't even say pray. I just said call
she
Garcia.
was
She was just
yes.
So I know from she get the message. They're going to call and they are going to pray. Yeah.
So what was the process like in terms of preparing yourself? Like, I know the doctor said right now, and you said there was no fear, but what was, because the doctor must have tell by this, what's happening, what could,
Yeah, he said I have a obstructive bowel, so the feces wasn't passing out. So that is what causing the problem.
Did he say how that happened though? Like,
yeah.
How?
After the surgery, he told me what, because they said that the intestine twists.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and he said it's a possibility that it was from a previous surgery that I had before.
Because I was about to ask if it just twists on its own.
Yeah, so yeah, it's a possibility. That's why.
Okay. So how your fate was, because how did you feel? I know you said no fear or nothing, but you were just confident that.
Yeah, and the worst part of it was when they were putting the tube down my nose. Oh my God, I don't even like to think about it. Because the nurse was sending it down and she was saying swallow, swallow. And
so wait, before you reach that part, walk us through it. So let us feel like we're actually there on the day. So you said, "Mommy, call Garcia." Doctor say you have to do the surgery now. what was the next steps that the nurses, the doctors?
Oh,
Just
they
the
did
yeah.
all of that before my mommy even know that I was going to do a surgery.
Really?
Yeah.
So
It
once
was
the doctor
that
say
urgent.
go, you just say go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
they put in the tube. So when they start put down the tube, everything, there was a lot of green stuff just coming out. And
So how would them do it? Them just put it in their nose?
they just put it
They
down.
just say, okay, we're gonna.
Yeah, that's should tell me, okay,
Okay.
it's going to feel uncomfortable. Just swallow.
Swallow.
And just swallow, and they keep putting it down and up. Hold on the nurse and
So it feel like it go up in your brain or it
down. You go down on my stomach. Yes,
so
it
that
was
means that you're supposed to get the
really.
COVID test easy. I'm sorry, I'm just saying. You're supposed to get to the swab easy.
Yeah, it was awful.
Okay.
Yeah, and then it have a bag on there, so in no time the bag full up
With the
and
green.
Yeah.
And that was before the surgery.
Before the surgery, yeah.
So at that point, when you see all those stuff,
Yeah, I was
coming
scared.
out
Yeah,
of
well, I
you,
was not
what did you
scared
think?
like I would expected, but because I was wondering what's going on, all of this coming out. I've been vomiting from when I'm not eating. Where is all of this coming from? But I just say, God.
And at this point, with the green stuff coming out, you were still feeling pain in your stomach.
Yeah. So I was just saying, God, you are going to guide the surgeon, whatever going to happen in that theater. I just wanted to take full control.
So did they read you anything like the risk or like how many hours it's gonna take or
what could happen?
Nothing.
I guess they didn't have time. I guess they didn't have time for that.
Emergency.
Yeah. So they're really maybe
true.
Because I had to do the surgery. They told me, and because they didn't even say, okay, call somebody, nothing. The nurse, when the doctor read, the nurse just come and say, doctor said to prepare for surgery. You have to do a surgery now.
I would really want to research on that because now that you just describe it, it sounds like something that I know somebody went through. The other day when I was on the J1 program. We were all in the house, so it's like a roommate situation. And one day she just sick, like good girl, just sick, and she started to throw up, and it was green stuff. And she said her belly was hurting her, so we didn't give her the gas to drink that Jamaican. And it now work. And thanks be to God, the landlord that we had at the time, because we're in Massachusetts, he drove her to the hospital. When she goes, she do the X-ray, then say her intestine twists up in one another, just twist wrong so like this. So it's similar, and it was so bad to the point where I don't remember if it's them airlift her, but then got her to the Boston hospital, the big hospital, emergency surgery.
Because it can poison your body.
And she ended up have to do that surgery twice.
Yeah.
Because I think she said them send a camera down her intestine to see, and then with the same tube thing, she have the bucket full of green something them keep on a throat, them keep on, and them have to do it twice because the first time they went in, they must have leave one tool inside.
Oh jeez. Oh Lord.
God. So they had to
go back in.
Wow.
And she said up to this day, she says she's so happy that, like, even though you did yours in Jamaica, which was she was so happy she was in America because she felt like Jamaica wouldn't have the capabilities to deal with it or to find out so quicker. Yeah. But as you guys can see, Jamaica do have the capabilities. Yes. So you're there. At this point, you're still on ward. Well, we call it ward because you don't reach into the surgical the OR. You don't
She's
reach
still
there
in
yet.
Preparation.
You're still in
down her nose, and so walk us through.
Yeah. After they prepare me, shave me, put on. Yeah.
Because
the cut.
Surgery you doing?
No, the length of the cut.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So they have to ensure, because it's like
from on your belly?
Way up here to way down there.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, so they cut you like this?
Yeah.
When you look at that, you're gonna make them.
No, well, back in the days when women used to do C-section,
Yeah.
this was how they cut you.
Yeah.
No, I know that means so the shaving parts.
So it must be all the way. Because
Yeah.
your intestine,
I didn't have a choice.
Yeah.
I didn't have a choice.
Hmm?
No, remember they are experienced people, you know, they are trained.
Yeah. They're doing their job.
So them shave you.
Yeah, yeah, and you know, prepare me, put, you know, the
The gown.
gown, yeah, put me on a stretcher and say
At
you're
this
going.
point, did you get to? So your mom was the only person you talked to. So I guess she
Yeah,
was spreading the news.
my brother was there with her because
Mhm.
when they put me on a stretcher and I was passing, you know, for them to take me to the theater, I saw my brother, his girlfriend, and my mother. So I
So
just
they would have
hold
been
her
the one that
hand.
would tell your husband and your
Yeah.
son and
So
mom.
I could just like barely stretch and
Very
touch my
weak.
mother and said, "Mommy, call Garcia." That's all like I could say.
And then they wheel you in the.
Yeah.
So while they're wheeling you in, what went through your mind?
I guess because of the medication that
by
they
this
gave,
time
you know,
like
I was
very
kind of,
drowsy.
yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So all I want to do is just sleep.
Oh, okay.
Or they give it through the IV, probably. Or...
Yeah, not the medication to do the surgery, but I guess might
not
be
the
some,
anesthesia,
yeah,
but
not,
some
yeah,
Maybe something for the pain or Okay.
So you're in the OR at this point. What was the last thing you remember before getting the anesthesia?
um, I remember you know, while I was there, I just said, okay, God of me, and it doesn't make sense. I worry myself because you know God come true for me many times. So you know, if it is not His will for me to go now, you know, He's going to keep me. And I remember I told one of the nurse that I'm asthmatic and I feel like I'm having some breathing issue, and she said, "Okay, I got you."
What if a
You know,
nervous, is it nervous or like
well,
anxiety or something?
I don't, not sure. Not sure.
Okay. And that was the last thing before you just went up. Okay.
So when you wake up now, what do you remember hearing, seeing, how it felt?
Well, when I wake up, when I know that I wake up, it's like I wake up a couple times before that, which I don't remember. You know, persons just telling me that, you know, you said this happened. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what do you remember when you were aware
of your surroundings?
Well, I remember the doctor came to me and yeah, he was saying, you know, yeah, glad to have you back and all of that. The surgery went okay, but at one point, I was really worried.
Because
that's what he said?
Yeah, because he said the intestine started to damage. So, you know, when he see that it was discolored, he started to worry. And he, you know, said like cut it off, and you know, whatever he do. And when him said the blood start to flow, he was so happy. He even showed me like a video, but you know, the anesthesia still in, so it's like I can't really like remember it clearly, but it was like actually inside of me.
Wow.
Yeah. And you know, and he said he was scared because it could be that I would have to wear a bag, temporary, or it could be permanent, what was going on.
As in the catheter?
The bag, feces bag.
The feces bag.
Yeah.
Colostomy.
That.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
And he said, you know, that could have happened, but you know, everything okay. The blood start flow and everything was okay.
So how long like did you stay after the surgery? Like,
wow.
You don't remember?
No, that's not it. Because I've been in and out of hospital.
Oh, really? So take us through it. Yeah.
The, you know, after like I start to feel I started to like come out of the anesthesia. My husband, my mommy, because he keep calling the phone and say he was getting me.
Right.
So, you know, my mommy tell him what's going on, and he fly down the next morning. Yeah.
Good husband.
Right? Nah.
Husband, pick up yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah. Leave the work and
Come.
So when he came, and you know, I was uncomfortable, not because of the pain of the cut, but because of the thing in my. It's
it
like
was still inside your nose.
yeah, because it was still things was still coming
yeah.
out. Yeah, and it was when I like tried to swallow, I would have to, you know, because it, you know, you just feel
Yeah.
awful. Yeah. And you know, ask the doctor when it will it come out. He said it can be a week, it can be 2 weeks, it can be yeah. And I was there like for a couple of days, no eat, no drink, nothing. At one point I said, nurse, can I get if it's
As in
even a
nothing
piece
to
of
eat or
Nothing.
drink?
no.
Because I'm gonna forget everything.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. I said, nurse, if it's even a piece of ice,
Mm-hmm.
my rub on my lip. She said, nothing that's supposed to go down your stomach.
So you didn't feel hungry or?
Of
No.
course.
God.
So were they giving you like a feeding, like a
Only the
The IV,
yeah.
just a source of IV.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
For about
Me would have dropped the window.
for about 5 days.
We can go at work.
You're coming like them old people.
You know really?
Oh my God.
That-
So
yeah, that goes on for about
you're
5
in
days.
recovery. So what? Okay,
So how you ended up?
Yeah. What happened? I was just there one morning, you know,
in the hospital.
yeah, and I feel like, you know, the tube, like it feel like it loose, and when we swallow now, I feel the pain, and when we realize the tube just slide out.
Oh boy.
So me feel so good now because I didn't know the danger. So I felt so good to say yes, it come out because the thing was like starting to get clear.
Yeah.
So we say yes, it come out now. And the nurse, when the doctor came, the surgeon, because he was the person that did mine, was the head surgeon for the hospital. Yeah, so when he came, he would come like every day to check up on me.
That's good.
And he said, who took out who take it out?
Yeah.
And the nurse said it fell out, and he said, and nobody contacted me and whatever. I said, put it on my name. I said, me all right. No one.
No. Yeah.
Yeah. So he asked like what color was the thing, you know, in the bag and all of that, and she said it was clear, and yeah, feel nice now. So him say, okay, you still cannot eat.
Oh really?
Yeah, you have to, you know, we have to watch you. After next day, he said I can drink like coconut water, just clear. Anything clear, nothing with color.
So one question: did you use the bathroom yet? Or no?
Yeah.
You did?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, because he every time you say to you go to the bathroom.
Was it hard to do? Like
no.
You feel pain doing it or no?
No, because it was mostly wind. Because remember I wasn't eating
anything.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you know I passed a lot of wind like for a day, you know.
Say gas up.
Yeah.
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 So you were saying before Amanda interrupted that the tube came out.
Yeah.
It was clear.
Yeah, so he was, you know, he watched it for I think 2 days. And then he said, okay, you know, liquid, clear liquid. And, you know, I had clear liquid till like the next day. He said, okay, I can have a little broth. No food, nothing, just the water. Yeah. And then, you know, gradually he started to give me little things, and everything was okay. Feel nice.
Yeah. Feel nice. Tube out. So like a broom. Yeah.
full.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So no, I got discharged and I went home.
Mhm.
Yeah, question.
No, yeah, walk me through. So you fit up, yeah, so we are
Yeah,
got
you
me.
reach home, yeah.
Yeah. So
Mhm.
I went home. Went home the Sunday after the Sunday. I went in the Monday and I came out the
The
Sunday.
Sunday.
Yeah.
Okay, so
separate day.
Monday. Oh, so it's in a week.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So they cooked dinner for me
Oh,
and
Jesus.
You know?
You go bunga.
no,
You
the
know?
thing is like I don't know if it's because I didn't eat for so much days, but it's like the
Yes.
food not taste, because I get mashed potato and steamed fish and food look nice. And I say, yeah, and I
Yeah.
couldn't eat it.
No.
Couldn't
Yes, because
eat
your
it.
body's still,
Yeah.
that shock state. Yeah.
So I was there like for I think the next day,
Mhm.
my sister came down from Canada.
Yeah.
So this was the Monday, the following Monday.
Yeah. It was a surprise.
Oh.
Yeah, because she was here like for 5 years and she didn't, and
Okay.
she came back surprised and she said, "Mama mash up the whole our trip."
I know. Yeah.
So she didn't know you were
Yeah, she knew.
eventually.
Yeah, but she still didn't say that she was coming or
Yes.
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So the day after
Mhm.
I started vomiting again.
It was green.
Yeah.
Wow.
And
Tube
it
come
was
out.
it was just a lot, a lot, a lot. And I was saying, God,
Mhm.
what is this?
Yeah.
And my mother-in-law and some of our church sister, they came and they prayed. And one thing with me, my feet up there. So you see
Yes.
from them pray, I'm gonna tell myself,
You're
say,
done. It's
God I go
done.
take care, right?
Yeah.
And I went to my doctor now, private doctor, and I told him what's going on. And he was saying, I have to send you to do an ultrasound.
You in the wrong person for the ultrasound.
That's what me did. I go say to Bernadette at this point. And now go back and no private doctor. Straight to
No, but
Straight to hospital.
Princess Margaret Hospital don't have ultrasound machine.
Oh.
So
But at least them could have did find out what look at X-ray say you need help.
yeah.
Me would have just go straight to the hospital. That's me.
No, because I was scared of the hospital based on experience that I have there.
Oh.
Yeah. And he said, so I said, okay, tomorrow. Him said, no, like, no. I'm going to call Dan Hope and tell them to expect you. So you need to go now.
Right.
So, we went to Kingston, went to Dan Hope and did the ultrasound. And the lady said to me, ma'am, I don't think you can go back to your doctor to St. Thomas with this result. You have to go to an hospital. I said, God, what is for me now?
Were you by yourself?
No, my husband was there with me.
Okay.
And when me sick, him not left me an inch.
That's
Work
good.
done.
Yes, I know. Support.
Work done. Nobody can get him for that work.
That is good, yeah.
Yeah. So we went to University Hospital. And they said, why you didn't go back to where you did the surgery? I said, I am so weak. I don't think I can make it to go back to St. Thomas. And okay. And they have me there. And they said, oh, if anything, we might have to go back inside. I said, God, not an next one. Not an next, because I do a C-section before and I did a surgery that's before this last surgery. And I said, no, man. I'm going to stop at 3, no more. No more. They're not going back inside of me. And they carry me. I went and do again. X-ray.
Yes.
And
this is a different hospital now.
Yes.
You know. Okay.
And they did a scan because they want to see if it have anything to do with the surgery, if everything was okay and all of that. This time now they put back the tube.
Yeah,
Oh, jeez.
yeah.
It wasn't a good
So did they
behavior
tell you
with
why
me,
they
and
have to put it back?
yeah, because they said the bile, that's the only way to get it out.
Right.
Yes, so they have to put it back. And then I was at UA for 2 days, and then
No food again,
no food,
juice,
nothing. And the things get clear up now, so they take out the tube.
It's actually clear this time.
2 days.
It was clear. No, it was clear.
Okay.
And they say, okay, liquor juice, whatever, and yeah. Then about maybe 2 hours after, start vomit again.
After they take out the tube?
Green again.
Yeah. So they say, okay, we have to put in back the tube. I said, no, doctor.
So they can't tell what.
I say, I can't manage it. Doctor, I can't manage it. And what do my belief say? The whole time they have me a troop and nobody now pay me no mind.
Really?
Yeah.
Sounds like you, for sure.
And when
it sounds like Jamaica Hospital in general.
when my husband call his workplace and then they call up there and that note they say, they can come to me and say, oh, you told us that you don't want the tube to. I said, the tube is uncomfortable.
So
and you are the doctor. And if it's something that I have to get,
that was
because it's not like me say, no, put it back. I said, the tube again, I can't manage it.
Think here because
and nobody was paying me any mind.
Oh.
Until I get the call.
Who called?
My husband, because he work he's a soldier, so JDF call and he came like, you say you don't want the tube, so
if your husband never know people in high places and wasn't a soldier or whatever, they would just leave it
them say them that's it. Yeah, that's them just write the prescription, give me and whatever,
and that's it.
Yeah, and send more, stop at York Pharmacy, buy the medication.
So them never bother putting the tube or nothing?
Nope.
Because you say you don't want the tube?
Yep. Yeah.
So they just send you home.
Yeah.
So my question to you is, you saw that you were throwing up the green stuff. Why
it stopped. It was like it wasn't coming, like it was a small, small amount. Okay. So I say, okay, they give me the prescription, things will clear up.
So by this time, did they explain what was causing?
No.
How did they explain it? Nope. She said she don't want it. Then move on to somebody else.
Yeah.
No, but you just said people
about this lady's wasting my time. She don't want it. All right, you don't want help.
Because you can't just send somebody home.
Yeah, well, they did.
True.
They did. Yeah, so we stopped York Pharmacy, fill a prescription. I've drink some tea because it wasn't a lot. It was just
What kind of tea? Ginger?
No, mint.
So exactly.
Mint.
Yeah.
So when we reach Aberview now, we feel everything. So we tell us when stop. There comes this splash.
Enough green.
I was saying, oh God, what is this now? What is really going on? So, we'll start, make some call and I say, tell her, no, I want to pray because I just, God alone can help me right now because I don't know what's going on.
Right.
So just pray.
Yeah.
And, everybody, start pray and all of that and go home. Mother, make some more tea for me.
Jesus, what kind of tea again?
Mint.
After you love tea, but you're just interested. You don't want to know what.
Oh, Lord.
You're just so interested.
So, I was there and I was saying, okay, may I tough it out.
Yeah.
So, about 2 hours after, I say, tell her what. Carry my back out of Princess Margaret. No, because of what the lady said, yes.
But me think when she did a drive, when she said she reached Aberview and you think she never go straight to Princess Margaret, whenever you reach home.
No, because Princess Margaret is in St. Thomas and I am living in St. Thomas.
Right, but weren't you going home?
Uh-huh.
But I thought you would just go straight to the
Oh,
hospital. I
yeah,
never
because
know
I
you
was
just go home and drink
saying
mint
You might
tea.
feel,
feel
yeah.
better. So,
Yeah.
And she exercise her faith too.
yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I went back out there
Mm-hmm.
and they said, tube. I said, all right, just put it
Yeah.
in because
You
at this
can't.
moment,
You
I'm getting
can't.
frustrated. I
Yes.
don't know what's going on and all of
Yeah.
that. All I could do, I just depend on God.
Mm-hmm.
I just, me have to call everybody, pray, just pray
Yeah.
because me don't know.
Yeah.
And I put him back the tube and I was in the hospital for like one next week. Yeah, the doctor said, oh, I have to ensure that everything come off,
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So for the whole week, was it all green? Or
Yeah, most,
green, clear, green, clear?
yeah.
By
Mm-hmm.
this time though, did they run like any tests to,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, when I went to the private doctor, he
Mm.
ordered some tests, so I went and do them.
Mm-hmm.
But
Oh,
everything
so in the
was
hospital
okay.
they didn't do any tests?
Yeah, them like every
Oh,
day them take blood.
that's
Yeah.
it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you say you were in there for like a week now.
Yeah.
So at what point did they finally remove the tube and why?
Okay,
Mm.
after everything clear up for I was there. Even when it clear up, it's like about 3 days after they took out the tube because they say want to ensure that everything
Okay.
is okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So after a week, you're saying that the tube came out, right?
Yeah.
And you were
Mhm.
discharged, or
Yes. Yeah.
so on upon discharging now, like what instructions or what was it?
What did they tell you would be like
Yeah,
the post-op care
care.
and
Um.
do's and don'ts?
Well, I can't lift anything,
Mm-hmm.
and couldn't wet the area or
Okay.
anything like that.
You have to
I
wipe up.
yeah. You have to wipe up and my mommy will, make my water to wipe up and
Yeah.
yeah, so I will just leave everything and she will just, come and, lotion me, put on my clothes, yeah. Our
What about
baby,
food? You could eat food normal?
just like mostly drinking soup, water.
Okay.
Yeah.
So at this point now, you're in recovery mood now.
Mhm.
No.
Yeah, for the first couple of days, I was at my husband' mother's house. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
You were in recovery. Was everything smooth?
Yeah, I was recovering.
Or
It
did you
took
have challenging parts of it?
not really. It's just that when everything is like finished now and come out. It was that time. Now I was looking back on everything, and I was just giving God thanks because when I get better and everybody, group up, my sister, and because, all our plan we should have, nobody now gonna know everybody sit down every day and them cry. And
Yeah.
people talk to me, I got dead, and
Which
because,
people?
people, I tell my mother all kind of something, and who fi say, as you're sick, what you have.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then she has stress out herself, everybody are
And
crying.
then I feel like it was the seriousness of the surgery. And typical
But why
Jamaican.
would you say that to her mother though? Like time and place, man.
But listen, like everybody positive.
They're so insensitive.
Yeah, that's
like,
what I was just gonna say. They don't realize what they're saying,
Yeah.
And they said there's life and death in the power of
Yeah,
the tongue, we
yeah.
have to care for what we speak over someone else. Yes,
So you mentioned something about your faith and God. So you see this surgery as a testimony.
Yeah, it
Tell
is.
us, how did your faith play a role in this entire experience?
I would say because I wasn't fearful.
Okay.
I wasn't fearful because God come true for me a lot of time. A lot of time. So,
But you mentioned you weren't fearful of
the
going through it, but
surgery.
you were fearful of the hospital though.
Yes.
And
Yes.
another thing, I think, we think you just go on and sometimes we cause our own dilemma and pain and delay.
Yeah.
Because I understand that you had that experience.
Yeah.
But you know, sometimes when we do certain things, if we just, stop, think, and say, all right, it only makes sense because I did the surgery there, they have everything. Let me just go back.
Instead of going to the private
that would
doctor.
have built your confidence because the surgery went well. The doctor say, him sound like him know what he
Yes,
do.
yes.
So that alone should have even build your confidence in that hospital.
But I understand the fear of the hospital thing, because when I like sometimes you have some hospital you go there, like we promised the other day, like you see how me did fearful to take her to Mac, but me take her,
To the
other one because of how you know. But in this case, with Bernard, I feel like if you did
once
go
it
back,
starts, I should just go back there.
because I feel like you would have been good from the
From
second.
the get-go,
Yes.
Yeah. So you said you weren't scared.
There
No.
at no point
You never have no fear.
When like Yui part
was
yes.
Yeah.
So is there any point in time where you might feel like there was this strong power that was guiding you? Like, is there a point, like a specific point, that you can say, I had this encounter with God, that I know that yes,
like in the last, especially in the last week there when you went back to
Princess Margaret?
Yeah.
like that time, did you have any, at a point, like, did you reflect? Did you have any moments with, where you're like, God, come on, man, or, you have an encounter?
At one point, because it's like every morning you wake up, you hear say, somebody dead.
Wow.
Somebody dead.
It's
And
like being in the nest. Can you imagine those residents?
yeah. And, I always wonder why, I'm a person like, I'm afraid of certain things. But during the time in the hospital, I don't know what happened. But even the people who are dead around me is like, you just say you feel afraid if you go sleep or whatever. When I go sleep, I just pray and I say, God, cover me. Cover me. You promise say you're not gonna leave me nor forsake me. And me believe in your word. I mean, no, you're not done with me yet. Me
So
still have things to do.
the word.
Yeah. I'm gonna say, God, I am this shy person. And me say evil church. When them tell me to do nothing, me I go stop say.
You stop.
Oh,
me
say
not
promise.
Yeah, I'm gonna say, God, you bring me through this because I see where a lot of things could have happened. And
What was the
it's
promises they make when him asked the church?
And I hope you did follow through.
Yes, because when they ask me to do anything
at church,
I am going to.
At church Sunday, God.
That was unexpected.
And it was very unexpected. She never know she would go up on mic. Pastor called her up. And awesome. She did her testimony on the mic. And I was so proud of her.
Wow. So you see, anytime, guys,
with her promise.
When you make God promises, beg on please keep it.
And I will do. Although I am shy, but when things come, I say, okay, God didn't give me a spirit of fear, and I am going to do what I promise Him to do. Even when I start go back to church, and as them say, I will me feel nervous, as them say, whatever. My God.
You're not itch, because like no. It's not even say a trauma, it's like you just remember. It's like a nudge.
Yes.
Remember the promise you made.
And he, him come true for me, so I have to do what I have to do for him.
What advice would you give anybody out there who may be facing like a tough medical decision? They have a surgery to do. Some of them, well, if it's emergency, they just have to do it. But some of them, I call them elective surgery, and it's tough for them. What advice would you give them from like even a faith-based perspective?
I would say seek God. Seek God. And as long as you see God, and he will direct you, because God always talk to us. Sometimes we not listen, we listen to what we want to listen to, but there's always this voice, saying do that, don't do that. So just seek God. Whatever you're going to do, if you're going to do, if you have a surgery to do, just have a prayer meeting, get some prayer warrior and just pray and ask God direction. Because I remember the surgery that I did before this. When I was going to do the surgery, and I have a prayer, because anything with me I do, God have to inner it. Him have to inner it. And the lady was there praying the day before I went in to do the surgery. And oh my, I always remember the song. I'm not remembering. Oh, it is all right. As long as I have the Lord beside me, it is all right.
All right.
It is all right, all right. As long as I have my Lord beside me, it is all right. As long as I have His hands to hold, as long as He watches over my soul, as long as I'm under His control, it is all right. Yeah, and that song take me into surgery, because when I went to the theater door, I started to feel fearful. And they were saying, oh, the surgery might take 5 hours or more, and I started to feel. And then I remember the song, and I just started to sing the song, and the fear just
just left you.
Yeah.
See that?
Yeah.
Just
trust God.
Yes.
Trust God out there, guys. Trust in
And
Him.
if you're serving God, just serve Him in spirit and in truth.
Yes. Okay. So how did your mindset or outlook on life change after the surgery and recovery?
It give me this peace with God, and it just let me want more of God. You just want to see God more, but just want more of God. And things will be going on around me, and it's like, me just say, God, this not happen, but you know why it not happen. Or this happen, but you know why it happen.
Okay. So it kind of strengthened
your faith in
it draw me closer.
Because you saw where you could have been.
More than one time. Because persons, 3 persons that was in the hospital, in the same year that I was, died.
Wow.
Yeah. After we come out, because one of the girl is somebody that I knew.
Really?
And
do you know what they were facing? Like, what was their medical issue? Or
no.
Okay.
So I know that God is not through with me yet.
Purpose is on your life, girl. It's not done with you.
So did the experience impact your relationship with your family, friends, and community?
Because during that time, you will know the people that love you, care for you. Even when I was in the hospital, you have persons go to my house and them pray for my family. They pray for me and all of that. Persons will call me, cry, sis, I love you, and
Did it bring anybody closer to sometimes when you're going through something and the people around you see how God bring you through, I know say it could only be God, it will bring them even closer in their faith, or
no, not that I can say. I know that my husband isn't a Christian, but through it all, because in believe, who are the woman himself, so the house feel like it's one prayer meeting. Because he grew up. It grew up, in church, because his mother is a prayer warrior.
Right.
Yeah, and him grew up in a church. Him know the whole thing, so but man.
To back him,
and he was saying during the time that I was in the hospital, and they came to pray, and he was saying, "Trust me." And people are really pray. I
Mm-hmm.
feel every word.
All right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. So, what are some of the blessings and lessons that came from this experience? I know you said one earlier, but is there any lessons that you have? Yeah, that.
Well, lesson I learned
Mm-hmm.
is when you're feeling sick,
Yeah.
you know, and pay more
Mm-hmm.
attention
To your body.
to your body.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, pay more attention. You know, observe. No, say okay. You know, me never normally have that spot here, or me normally this normally happen certain time. You know, pay attention. Not just say, oh, you feel like a pain, I guess.
I broke my foot,
And
I guess.
yeah,
Mm-hmm.
you
My
know,
heart will hurt me.
This that no work for you.
This, that,
If
that.
your teeth, if your eyelid drop, she get paranoid.
Gotta work from Blessed Billy. I have to go to the hospital. You think I should go now?
So no, it's not for
No,
you. It's for the
right,
viewers
that's
and
for the viewers.
subscribers.
Got me definitely, guys. Me say Bernadette, but just want to feel my heart floating.
Mm-hmm.
My car here, me say you lay.
911.
Hospital. You think I should call 911?
no.
So that's not for you, okay?
Me listen, me
The main thing, you know, when anything, always call upon God.
Yeah.
Always.
He's our source.
Yeah, I can give you an example. My son, my small son, he had seizure from he was like 10 months. And for years, it's like give us nervous breakdown. Because as we feel him, you know, jump up and you know, and he was on medication for about 9 years.
Wow.
And trust me, prayer, fasting. And one day I was just there and the voice said to me, you know, how you gonna know if him ill and you're still giving him the medication? And I said, The one next vice. Now give the medication and make nothing wrong with him and see if I know you are gonna get the blame.
Yeah.
And I say, God, may I trust you? But now just stop giving him the medication, but you know, I start to give him like instead of 10 mil, I start to give him like 5 mil each time, and then instead of 2 times a day, after like a 2 week, and you know, my system
withdrawal.
and see him there.
Wow.
The same one that I met.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. He's now 18.
Wow.
Yeah.
And you stopped since when?
When he was about 9. Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. And if I had not exercised my faith, and the medication was affecting him.
Because he was still having it while on the medication?
Yeah. If I like missed the medication, but it was, you know, doing things to him that I realized it was like his hair just thin, curly, you know, it have a different texture. So I realized that. And I don't know what else the medication was doing. Yeah. And if I had not exercised faith, he would be still on the medication.
Wow.
Oh, wow. You see that?
Yeah, because I just said, God, may I trust you. I mean, no, you're not gonna make Satan laugh after me. May I trust you? I mean, I'm gonna stop with the last day when I say, okay. Me not give none at all. And I say, God, may I have faith in you. May I trust you. And me not give no more than medication here. And that was it.
Wow. Yeah.
So you would say then that the surgery that you went through, it gave you like a new perspective to life then, basically.
And it even strengthened her faith.
Yeah.
Because look at that with her son, like, you know, you were taking some big step. Yeah.
All right. How you feel? Still nervous?
No.
I know. Look how just, you know, just flow, man.
Is there something that you wish you knew before going into surgery that may help somebody out there?
Something I knew before.
Like even like before going into the surgery, whether it's during the surgery or the recovery period or something that you wish you just, you know, knew before that would have helped your situation?
Well, the only thing if I knew what was going on in my body.
jump on
Yeah,
it faster.
as the pain start, I would
Yeah,
just
you wouldn't procrastinate.
go to the
You would have just,
hospital.
yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. So what you don't know.
What?
Before I even go there, what would you say would be the next thing for you on this journey of reflection and like where you're going? What's next for Bernadette? It doesn't
In
have to
terms of
do.
our faith?
Yeah.
Just to serve God wholeheartedly, just to hold on upon Him.
Yeah.
Whatever I have for me to do,
Mm-hmm.
I just want Him to give me the strength, give me the courage, and the boldness to do whatever He have in store for me to do.
Okay.
Okay. We want to talk about our key takeaways.
Yes, of course.
You want to go first? Or
Yeah. For me, it's discernment, right? Yeah, like I feel, because but after the fact, after everything that happened,
Yeah.
don't you feel like if you were exercising your discernment, you would have addressed the issue earlier than so it's for us to yes, because sometimes when we're in the situation we get kind of nervous, we get kind of flustered, we're not thinking. So what my takeaway from Bernadette's story is to exercise discernment. Yeah, even though it's hardness, not everybody know how to exercise discernment, but from your in relationship with God and you can hear His voice, sometimes instead of we just get all antsy, if we just take a minute, sit quiet and just ask God, like, okay, what do I need to do?
True.
Yeah, but my love our faith, or even after everything, she start exercise her faith with her son, take him off of the,
Well, that was
No,
before.
that was before.
Oh, that was before.
Yeah,
So
it was
so
9.
you've been walking.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, that was my key.
Yeah, and as you say, discernment, because at one point I was saying, with this pain, better we go to hospital. But me say, me now got a Princess Margaret. If my husband was here, I know it would take me to Kingston. Yeah, because we just did say we're done with Princess Margaret. Yeah, but you have some nice nurses and doctors out there. Some of them, but
I think
you have some nice one out there
that you had at Princess Margaret.
He seemed
yes,
good.
yes,
he knew what he was doing.
Exactly.
And I feel like if that thing didn't fall out, you would have recovered. But the enemy stepped in.
That's
exactly.
Guess what? I feel like the spirit of death was lingering, and
It was,
premature death. If it wasn't for your faith and for your community and your, so it's like say you were going through like a warfare.
True.
So you fight, because even the fear of going to Princess Margaret.
Yes.
Sometimes the devil knows say
yes, because I always and them always talk say whatever. So you know.
And guess what? The enemy knowing us say she not like Princess Margaret.
Yeah.
So of course the help is at Princess Margaret. So if you can't
carry
out in one ring a rose,
he will.
Yes, it's like wait I say my bye. You are lose time or So my carry you run and run until you realize okay. All right, there's some affair. Go back,
Still in a puff go back.
Yes. So
but that's like what the same stone with the
builder refused.
Become the
and it's even for us to learn because sometimes we say like whatever experience and say like would I say me not call her back. Go back there. And God like watch you.
All right, and just carry around one and you have to come right back there.
So for you, what's your key takeaway?
Key takeaway would be probably the part where she said, in that moment, she just started to make promises to God. And also in that moment, before she made a promise, she was saying back his word to him. Like she said, was I you tell me this,
yes.
And yes, and me now make it up and you tell me this, I may stand on it. It's like I'm gonna
Yeah.
stand on your word.
Mhm.
I'm gonna stand on my word.
Mhm.
And this
Yeah.
is my promise, and the fact that she kept that
Yes.
promise.
I love that.
That
though.
part was my
Yes,
key
yeah.
takeaway because
A lot of times.
a lot of times,
So we keep the
yes.
promise.
Mhm.
Yeah.
When
And the
we
fact
in
that
at the
she,
moment,
Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
True.
But
True.
gonna do this again.
Yeah. Because even work,
Mhm.
I work like, because I'm going to school, so I work like 3 days,
Mhm.
and one of the days that I have to work is Sunday,
Yeah.
and you know it go. So
Mhm.
me have to just take the work and do a bit of it,
Yeah.
and it just like after a while, me I say no.
Mm-mm.
God, you have got provide for me,
Yes.
because me go ask them
Sunday
to
after
drop
you.
the Sunday
And go
because me
church.
need for go church,
Yeah.
and
Wow.
yeah, and they
Mhm.
cut hours
Mhm.
and only get 2 days and the hours cut, and me say
Mhm.
God, this me I work with, because
Yeah.
me not take back the Sunday
Yes.
because
Mhm.
I for go church.
And
Wow.
because the door went open up for you.
Ha.
Right?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Congratulations on the new
Yes.
job, by the way.
Thank you. Thank
Yeah,
you.
so,
That's good.
Yeah.
and that's a lesson for me too, guys. Cause
Mhm.
boy, sometimes,
They make promises and you not keep them.
no, but Father God, I repent.
Help her, Jesus. Help her. I'm gonna add you to
It
my prayer
happens.
list.
It happens.
Strengthen our Lord Jesus. Strengthen.
It never happened to you?
Or
you never make God any promise?
Of course, we make promise.
And have you kept them all?
So far.
Okay.
So far.
Okay.
Yeah, it odd.
Yeah. Okay.
So far.
Yeah. I've messed up on promise before. I'm just go before God with my humble little self like a child.
Yeah.
And thank God for his grace and his mercy
Yeah.
forgive me. And yeah.
That's true.
Yeah.
So I have asked Bernadette, I don't know if she remembered. There's something dead miss. Take it like it down.
Rude.
Sorry, guys. I got that I've asked Bernadette for surprise questions for us.
It's not surprise.
Yeah.
Oh.
Because it's not surprise.
Come here to weird. In the back.
Right. So I told her to ask us one each.
Okay.
One each different question. Did you prepare them?
I
You
think
don't
I
need
can
to
come
prepare.
up.
Just whatever comes
Yeah.
from
Whatever.
whatever.
Yeah.
Okay, the first question is for Yoli. Are you planning on having an next child?
That's easy.
No, it's not. Okay, let me answer that. What? You're rude, You're very rude today. I don't know what easy question. No, I wanted. I have 2 sons, and I did beg God for one because I have really rough pregnancies. My pregnancies is not to them rough. So when God gave me my promise, I just said,
"Oh, that's how she get the name Promise."
Yes. So
Okay.
yeah.
Well,
so.
that plus more. Which
Yes.
is podcast for why that name.
Yes.
Yeah.
So no more for me.
Yeah. Pregnancy for me
But if it
was
come, we give Manda.
Yes, I'm glad to take it. Me glad to take it. Yeah, that's
I know about the rough pregnancy because even with my first son, I have eclampsia. Yeah. And it happened to me 2 times. I lost my daughter.
Wow.
Yeah. So God has been favoring me for a
Really?
long
That would have been your
time.
miracle.
Yeah.
Girl.
Yeah.
Pregnancy is no joke, man. Some people have really good pregnancies. Man, ball from January to November.
My pregnancy was smooth.
Oh,
my
happy
God.
for you.
Smooth.
Depression, cry, sick. Oh.
But I didn't cry. But the pregnancy itself is smooth. Like me have a back pain, a swell up foot.
Yeah.
That's good. Okay.
Okay, I'm on the question.
Easy question, you know, can you get
And I say go. And I say go. Whatever you feel like asking her, you ask her.
You're set up.
Okay, my
Ask me.
question for you is
Yes.
do you have any regret coming to Canada? Not just coming to, but like if you believe that should I ask this question? If you believe that coming to Canada affect your marriage.
Even know that you never ask. They want
So
to finish our question and say marriage. I'm know that
What's wrong with you?
if because of that, if you have any regrets.
Wow, you took the mic for once. It's serious. Help us somebody.
If it had any effect on the marriage, you said?
No, if like you would say, oh,
If
I
you
should
had
have stayed back
stayed.
in Jamaica. I
Oh.
shouldn't come because this is what happened, me coming to Canada. Or you think, God have it that way to maybe show you something.
All right, good question. Okay, I feel like I'm at the pageant, where you answer the question.
You're not even
The Miss World pageant. All right. I don't have any regrets coming to Canada and coming to Canada with my then husband at the time. And the reason why I say that, because this is a question that I've actually thought about. Like, what if I didn't come to Canada? Would I still be married? Would I still be? I mean, I really know if I'd still be married. But what I can say is that I don't regret coming to Canada. I won't blame Canada for the breakdown of my marriage. But at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. I believe it doesn't matter where I was. Like if I'm in Jamaica or in Canada, struggle's gonna come your way.
Yes.
And like you said in your vows,
For better,
or worse.
Yes.
So even if the worst is 10-year, you're tough out the 10-year.
Because better
In a
will
marriage, you're supposed to be team player, not one player and then the next person just a tag along kind of thing. So for me personally, I would say I don't regret the decision coming here. It just actually showed me, because I learned from it, and it showed me what a marriage takes to work and what will let it fall. Like most of the things that will let it break down. And I just take it as a learning lesson. I take it as a stepping stone in my next marriage to come. Hey, mega married again, mega married again. And I will just take that lesson, what I learned, and help to bring it forward into the next marriage. Yeah. So I don't regret it at all.
You look like you want another question. You want one more?
I don't regret it. No more, please.
I would just leave it at one.
Right?
I realize I should ready to answer.
But yeah, for real, no. But for real though, like God had to show me what God needed to show me. That's how I view it.
Yeah.
And maybe if I was in Jamaica, what I see now, I wouldn't have seen then. But yeah.
Okay.
Well, Miss Bernadette,
it was a
pleasure having
you. We really enjoyed having you sitting on this big comfy couch with us in the studio.
In the studio.
Yeah, so you're always welcome, to come back and, sit with us if there's any more testimonies that, you want to share with us, or you just want to just come one of these days and with us chill.
Yeah.
Yes.
You don't have to be nervous anymore.
No.
It went better than
It went better, right?
Yeah.
That's how it goes, guys. You're gonna mess up. You're gonna like I screwed up.
We're real. We're real on this thing.
Yes. But as you said, unfiltered.
Yes. Very unfiltered.
Brutally honest.
Yeah.
And real.
Yes. But before we go, so we posted a photo on Instagram. You're not on Instagram. right? No.
I don't really.
No, you don't really go for there.
Yeah, no one again.
Okay.
So we need to reveal the answers to those fun facts because first they must scramble. Nobody gonna get it right. Like some people get like 3.
So don't you feel like
or
you need to give the
2.
people them little time?
By
And
this
then
time
like kind
they'll
of
see
support
it.
you. Maybe if it's like if the winner is from Jamaica, we can like send them a digital credit or you know what I mean?
Or
No?
maybe we can pick somebody who is close to winning. I don't know.
True.
But by the time they see this, that would have been enough time.
Yeah. Because
So I
this
think
is episode 8.
Right.
Yeah.
So I think we can reveal to them
Yes.
what the thing was.
Is.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
many of them got it right.
Only one question. I think I saw 4 answers and only one thing each person got wrong.
Some of them got one each, or some would get like just one right. I've seen one with just one right.
Okay.
So for the kids part, you have how many?
3.
And I have 1 and need more. Right? And then for the shopping, the fashion shopping, the grocery shopping, which one are you?
The fashion. She's a foodie.
I'm the foodie
I think
guy.
they would figure it out by now.
So she loves shop.
I do. Guys.
She loves clothes and then something there. But when it comes to groceries, she cannot bother.
No,
Is that
I know. It's like yes.
She can't put up with that.
Even when we got the store, I sit in the car. Like he's so good at it. So why take it away from
me? We will walk out the wall of the grocery
aisle to aisle.
This looks like something we can use.
Yeah, to me, every day you come and sort this a big gold bag and me never say what me to use. Yes.
Oh my God. And the tea part, no, who is the one? I'm the one who drinks the tea.
Yeah, she did have
ask for tea.
Mint tea? What tea? Like, yeah.
I'm the person who drink the tea. Like, guys, I cannot function. Like today, I drink about probably 4 cups of tea at work.
Really?
Yeah, and when I done this, I drink a next cup.
The most I drink tea, I when I put these braces in. Because I put like the crackers when I don't know what to eat. Like tomorrow is tightening day. So like I put crackers and tea because I'm sick.
Yeah.
But
so
me not just
drink tea
if
when
I'm sick.
I hardly drink tea.
No, morning time I don't even know.
Like
you hardly drink tea now through the surgery.
No, she just not a tea person. Yeah.
I'm not a tea person.
No. And I like milk. Okay, if I go to Jamaica, you see, because I haven't been back home, I'll try like, lime leaf tea and peppermint just because I haven't tried it in all those years. But if you say, I just get up and want just drink tea.
I'm English. I'm English, No. I gotta have my cup of tea.
No,
and then the next one was sleeping in. So who is the one who was sleeping?
I don't know. Who does that? Guys, matter on the bed pretty. Or Jamaican on the love wake up and nice up on the bed. Guys, even if the bed pretty, me I go find one like
right back in there.
Sorry, my mom is like, what do you who is you? Get up and spread the bed and come out of the room. I'm like they always know. Me can't do that.
Always cuss me, guys. Like enough time, like when I wake up and like it's my day off.
Yeah.
And my carry Kelly to school and I come back and she said,
what you doing?
Brooming it and what you doing? Go back in bed. She cussed me. I was saying, my mother told me say from the sunrise, you feel out of the bed. You don't feel in a bed, so grow.
You get up and put the people and not go back in there for the rest of the day?
Used to.
But when you come to Canada?
No, when my husband, because we like spread up the bed, fix it up with teddy bear, cushion, whatever. Yeah. And they just start fling them out and say, me and them not stay. So every time we do it, because I don't want nobody in my bed. The bed spread, find somewhere else. I make the bed stay spread nice, but him start complain.
So me guys, the only reason where you'll find me in bed in the daytime, I'm sick. So if you want to know I'm sick, if you call me and you hear me say I'm in bed,
Yeah.
and at daytime, I'm sick.
Well, I spend most of my time in my bedroom.
Me too.
Yeah, I spend most
She
of my
don't do
time.
that. She come sit here.
I'm in the
No.
living room.
No, but leave a living room for the kids.
No, my bed is for the bed.
I love the bed, guys. Sorry, my love. Even me get up, tidy it up, spread it. I want to look through, I go back in there and lay down.
Yeah.
I mean, I do downstairs in the sofa.
It's the sofa. It's
No.
living room. You know, some mommy.
I feel more comfortable, you know.
Bed.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what happened now. Mommy, you know, yeah, watch. Mommy says to me, say, like, when we used to grow up, like, when we used to grow up, I was growing up. She would have said to me, say, if you stay in a bed, you're lazy.
And
And
you make sun come catch your eyes
all
in
of
a
that.
bed.
all of that. So I say, all right, I'm gonna be not lazy, I'm gonna be proactive, I'm gonna be productive. So I'm gonna draw the broom, I'm gonna get started with it. So that now just in a me now, where I just cannot go in on the bed.
No, guys, I get up when it's almost time for the kids to come home, and then I start to broom, mop, do all that. Yes, that's what. Yeah. And if it's a Saturday, you're lucky. 3:00 when sometimes my husband is like, "Time for go grocery store." Give me a rest.
Oh my God.
Yeah. And then I'll be cleaning to like 11, 12. That's when we're done cleaning. Because Canada life is different, guys. Yeah, you're so busy. So when you get a chance to
relax.
And then the next one I think we put up that we asked them was the dancing one.
Of course, I'm a bad dancer.
That's sound my pussy. That's my pussy. Sound my pussy.
Guys,
I think that one is Amanda.
Guys, we love dance. We can't dance. You can't, like, I wish I could dance and sing. But I always say, God.
In this clip, guys, I'm going to put a clip of her trying to dance. I'm going to put it right. I'm going to put it trying to dance.
The way me love dance, if we could have dance and sing, oh my God.
Yeah.
We would stop sing and dance.
So I'm the one who can dance, guys. Me used to go dancing actually, and we just love dance. But yeah.
Well, God never given none of that talent.
I'm trying to remember if there was another one. I don't think so, because the other ones I think were saying that was it. Yeah, we like to pour into people.
Yes.
Oh, laugh. The laughing one. Don't make me and you laugh for your Bernadette. Don't let us catch you slipping.
We love laugh.
Wanna know when to
True, because I was in church Sunday and I said to her, I was trying to remember the name of the place that I got the work. And I was just, because I used to, AC hotel in Jamaica, but it's whatever hotel. And I said AC, and she start laughing after me.
You're going to Jamaica? Listen, start dead with laugh. Oh my God. I always say to them, I'm to like, congrats on the job. We get it. And just say AC. I mean, not say AC. So
she start laughing.
That is me.
Your man don't make a laugh after you. You will vex with you, you know. You have to understand me.
Yeah. But you know what? You better will laugh. Okay, so we're sad. We're sad. True. Yeah, so keep us laughing. And because when we're sad bad.
Right, guys. Yes. Tell them to like, subscribe.
Yes, guys. So, guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Episode 8. Guys, don't forget to share. Before you do anything else, share it up, man. Just go on the phone, start sending WhatsApp, Facebook, anywhere. Just,
I was at work today and I was just doing rounds. And these are people that, you see them when you're coming here going, hello, you're not really talking to them. And then your peers. And I simply asked one question. And I said, hey guys, how's it going? And the guy looked at me and said, I saw your beautiful self on YouTube. So I was like, what?
It'll make it wrong.
And then another person said, yes, I saw you sitting with your cousin. And I'm like, oh my God.
Making it wrong.
So it's making it wrong.
But no, just watch.
Yeah.
Remember to subscribe, guys. We want to get to, we want to start to get paid so we don't have to tie up camera and do all
Cheer.
Yes.
Cheer mic.
Yes. You see this? You see this? And we're looking for sponsorship. So if Sony, who else?
I think it was Nikon.
Anyone, Samsung, anybody. We don't care. Once you you sell mic and you want to sponsor us, we're open to some sponsorship.
There we go.
Yes. So yes, guys. So remember to subscribe, share, comment. Well, you know what? The interaction is in the comment section is amazing. So to just keep up.
Yeah.
Yes, we love that. And if you guys can see, we are posting your comments. We're highlighting it every week. So guys, don't forget to comment, interact with us, even if it's some emoji. That will do. That will do.
Check the community tab. That's where we put post the comments and stuff like that.
Yes.
And Instagram.
Yeah. One to you. I do it, guys. So thank you.
Get your boy that guy something.
I'm out. Is that what Mr. I'm out for, baby? It's a record? No, I'm out. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. And see you guys next week. Bye.
Bye.
One more thing.
You had to come back, right?
She said she have a question for us. We'll tell her to ask us on camera.
Okay, yeah. I was just wondering because I always noticed that you guys dressed alike last week. The last one, you were in the same print and you guys, that's out in black. Adidas. So I was wondering if it's a planting or it just happened
all the time. We had a few,
about 2 or 3 moments.
Where we just show up and we
with the same thing.
Okay.
But we have positive synergy. But we started out intentionally planning all right, what we're gonna wear, stripe, what we're gonna wear, knitted top. But then we have time where me on the road, she's somewhere with us. Meet up and we're in the same
thing. Okay.
So today she said she have her little. What is them? Black sweater.
Sorry, have a polo.
Have a black sweater. And then when she has shown me, at them time, I said, mine is Adidas.
And hers is Adidas.
And she said, that made me look skinny though. Well, skinny.
True. It's true, guys. Black slim, yo. I'm gonna have no meat like she. I'm not into slim. You understand?
Look, I'm have the mat on here, so I open, pick up. All right, guys.
So for those who are asking, because I know you all don't ask, her mommy asks, my mother asks, my sister asks, hear them out. So wait, you and Yolanda twins. You know what my sister said? You're rude, you know? Because them members of them come and tell everybody so them did fall out and fall back in. So they have a show how much falling. You know that's Shelly, right?
Oh my god.
The Shelly mode that I'm no
big up yourself. So
there you have it for those who were wondering. Yes, we do sometimes, and then sometimes we end up in the same thing.
Yeah.
Because it's synergy.
Yep.
That is it.
I'm out.
I'm out.